Alright, welcome to the Big Night, episode 4. What's up? Wala pa naman kayo dyan, oh.
Hey!
Yeah!
Congratulations, guys.
Parang inaanto kayo, eh. Alright, ano ba? Justin, kamusta? Ay, wait lang. Bago tayo magsimula, syempre, pakilala muna tayo. Diba? Ako nga pala si Patrick De La Torre, aka Pusa.
Justine Carpio, a.k.a. Attorney.
Yan.
Bachi Mena.
Nathan Galvan.
Mari from Whipcaps.
Yo!
Hi! Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, wait lang.
Oo.
Kamustahan muna.
Oo.
Kamusta? Nagte-thank you na agad eh.
Kaya nga eh.
Parang gusto nang umalis. Kamusta? Kamusta muna?
Ayan, ano ba?
Tayo. Ikaw muna. Simulan mo.
Hindi, kasi
Starteran mo na.
nakalagay kasi sa script natin. Pag-usapan muna natin yung yung Valenzuela Skate Park.
Uy.
Ayan, tapos
Shout
out
out.
kay Tong na napaka-loyal na tao na sinasamba ko. Kumpare ko yan.
Paano mo?
Napaka-loyal niyan.
Okay.
Sa, ano yun?
Sa anong aspeto ba?
Sa loyal sa skateboarding. Sa
Oo.
asawa.
Tama nga naman. Totoo yan. I can attest to that.
Ayun, pero hindi nga. I mean, yun, dumadami na yung mga skate parks natin. Paganda na rin ang paganda yung mga skate parks and fairness, di ba?
Yeah,
I mean,
oo. Nagiging proper.
Oo. And then, I
Tama.
mean, for that, syempre salamat sa Skate Pilipinas din. Kasi yung mga skate parks na, kumbaga, ginagawa, tumutulong sila doon para, alam mo yun, magbigay ng knowledge,
Yes.
ng instructions kung paano dapat gawin, paano yung ganyan, diba? So, yan, shoutout sa kay Tong and sa Skate
Of course,
Pilipinas.
sa buong Skate Pilipinas.
Yes.
Yan. And actually, meron silang skate tour
Oo.
na started last week.
Kasama ka doon, diba?
Oo, nagano ako doon. And then, yun nga, syempre, to push their mission nga na to promote skateboarding, hindi lang sa mga kabataan. Actually, last week, meron silang bagong,
Sige, kaya mo yan.
bagong category.
Ano yung category?
Yung kanila Kevin.
Si Kevin.
Oo.
Sino yun?
Si Kevin. Si Kevin.
Ah.
Si Kevin.
Si Kevin.
Si Kevin Almazan and si Jess.
Oo.
O yun. Nakalimutan ko yung tawag. Adaptive. Correct. So, adaptive
Skateboarding
skateboarding. So,
category,
kumbaga,
parang
parang meron na silang category ng para for yung sa mga skaters nga na, you know,
Ano?
Hindi,
parang Paralympics, parang ganun yan di ba?
yeah, oo.
For disabled people, parang mga ganun, oo.
So, yan. Very good, very good.
Hindi, tsaka, I mean, parang, hindi parang actually, mas magaling pa yung dalawang yun sa akin mag-skate. Totoo yun.
So, pagsasali ka ba?
Oo.
Pagsasali ka ba, dun ka din? Hindi naman.
Kung walang magpoprotesta ano na naman ako Kumbaga, may disability ako sa utak Pwede ba yun? Ano ba yun?
Lugi.
Valid ba yun?
Yeah.
Wait lang. Anyways,
Yes.
ako na magdi-discuss. Kasi, kung nakikita nyo, nasa bagong venue tayo ngayon. And, ayan, kumbaga, sinubukan lang namin kasi why not?
Yes.
Alright, so bagong place namin to sa Poblacion, Makati. It's called Gutter Lounge.
Yeah.
So ayan, bagong shop namin to. So tattoo shop and retail. So we offer tattoo and then we also have garments, skateboards and arts. Actually, nagbebenta kami ng artworks dito. So yun, if you have time, punta lang kayo dito. Meron kami turntable, pwede kayong mag-play, pwede kayong mag-scratch and whatever, play music anytime. We're open. It's 5911 Matilde Street, Poblacion, Makati.
Uy. Agad Yeah. Pero thank you for having us.
Of course.
Gutter Lounge.
Yes.
Super nice here.
Thank you.
Really.
Cozy.
Everything's so cool here.
Alright, sige. Ano lang muna, kumbaga, gusto ko lang mag-glorify talaga itong mga guests natin So, yun lang. Introduce ulit natin sila properly. So, itong si Banky, Yeah, go.
My name is Banchi Jimena, and you can call me Banchi. So, from Los Baños, Laguna.
Uh-huh.
And aka The Filmer sa Facebook.
Mm.
Banchi sa Instagram.
Yan. And then,
Ako nga pala si Nathan Galvan. From ako, Bicol. Then moving na ako sa Makati.
saan ka sa Bicol?
Sa malapit sa Naga.
Oh, okay. May marami rin tropa kasi doon. Eh, oh.
Tapos, move na ako sa Manila kasi nag-work na ako sa Whipcaps.
Oh, okay. Ito naman, itong pogi kong katabi.
Mary, I'm from Whipcaps, and I'm just happy to be here with with these two. Nathan helped me film the video, and actually both projects we worked on BFF. He hopped on maybe halfway when he moved here, and he's been such a big help. And the guy doesn't complain, That's so rare. But we're usually just how would I say? Yeah, we work, and he works hard, and but we also go out and skate, and all the videos that you see, it's like that's pretty much me and him behind the camera.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and then of course with Banshee, and we haven't worked together yet, but we definitely wanna have some stuff together.
Abangan namin yan, for sure.
Ayun, ano naman, saan kayo normally tumatamboy or nag-skate? Ikaw, Bunch?
Ako naman, kahit saan. Depende sa galaw ng scene sa Luzon. So, kung may compy sa Manila, so syempre makikrush na lang ako sa homies kung sino man. So, kung saan naman. Pero mostly Laguna, like playground skate camp, yun, mostly.
Malapit ba ang Los Baños doon?
Hindi. So, it's like, I think, an hour away siya sa Los Baños.
Okay.
So, ano pa ba? Yun, Manila mostly. Kasi, friends ako nila, like Ash, ganun. Mga DC Boys, tsaka, sino pa? Yun, like sila kasama. Sila Ash.
Okay.
Sila Jerry din.
Si Jerry Santillan. Okay. Ikaw naman?
Around Manila lang din. Kasi, pag nagkayayaan. Pero mostly Valenzuela din.
Okay. Parang halos lahat yata naman doon na yung go-to ngayon.
Nasa Valenzuela lahat.
Lalo pa ngayon, parang 'di ba, yung sa ilalim ng tulay, matetest talaga yan pag na rainy season na for sure yun, jump pack yun.
Oo,
'di ba?
Oo. Lahat nandun na nag-skate.
Oo. Ikaw naman, Mari.
I haven't been to Valenzuela yet, but it looks dope. I see it online, of course, and everyone's ripping there. It looks really good, and I asked Nathan about it because he's been there a few times, and they just go skating there like when they can. And I'm usually in Alabang. We have a skate park there in Cuenca.
Yun, hindi
so
pa ako nakapunta doon eh. Parang mahirap yata pumasok doon eh.
Well,
hindi pa.
I don't know how it is now, like right now, but then I was there this morning because my best friend and I have like a little skate like course for beginners. So sometimes like kids and adults will like inquire, and then they'll book a lesson. And we get to
talaga?
do
So
that.
gumagawa kayo nandun?
Bench. Shout out to Bench. Yeah. He actually was the one who first built the park. He got the permission to build because we used to skate there ever since, but it was during the pandemic that he had some money saved up, and then but we couldn't go out. But that was the only spot that we could really go to because it was outdoor. And he got the permission to build the first mani pad and the wall there. And ever since then, like we were able to we got the support of the community there, and we were able to build and
at first
grow it.
Personal money yung ginastos nyo doon?
Yeah, actually the whole thing. Whole thing. People donated like for the second phase because there are 3 phases for that. It was the first one, which was the initial, the mani pad and the wall, and then when more people started coming, our friend Paolo, he drew up like the park already. Actually, Bench had a drawing, but then Paolo, you know, was able to kind of like improve it. And then the next step was like to host a fundraiser, which everybody supported. So we were able to raise money from like some of the parents, some of our friends, like from all over. You know, people were really happy to support it, and we were able to build the second phase of it, which was like the next ramp that went around, and then one more quarter pipe, I think, and then we had to raise money again, or we had money left over for the third phase, and what happened was, for the third phase, by that time we already had our skate school, or the skate program, and one of the kids' parents, she owns a construction company. And she she
sponsored.
She sponsored the last phase. She was like, "Can I see your plan?" So we showed her like, "Okay, this is all we have to do like to complete it." And she was like, "Okay, I'll take care of it." So she paid for the materials, and she had her workers do it, and they build houses. So like building the park, like even seeing the way they did it so good. And by that time, like the guys already, they kind of learned from the first two phases. Okay, this is how you would have to kind of finish it, and you know, just the little things to make the just dropping in smoother, or like rolling onto it like better. So we're so thankful. Like the parent, one of the parents just like threw down, and now the park's there for everyone.
Yeah, bago tayo mag doon sa
lumalim, kumbaga.
Yeah. Go deeper doon sa inyong pag-film yan. Siyempre, dun sa balik tayo dun naman sa pag-start ninyo into skateboarding. How did you get into skateboarding? Yan. Kasi siyempre lahat yan. May kwento tayo eh.
Ako, I got into skateboarding dahil sa brother ko, sa kuya ko.
So nagsiskate siya?
So, anong year ka nag-start?
2019 siguro. Pero 2018-17 cruiser lang.
Kasi ako 2016.
Ano?
Hindi, maniniwala ba kayo 1993 ako nag-start mag-skate? Yeah.
Ilang taong ka na?
They weren't born yet.
Sa Bicol yan.
Tapos nakikita ko pa dati sila Kuyang
doon sa ano?
Nung ano pa siya, rider pa siya ng Vans. Hindi pa siya manager.
Hindi pa siya manager. Ayaw na niya mag-ride, mag-manage na lang siya.
Ito si Bunch.
Nag-start ako mag-skateboarding 7th grade ako. Dito sa bago pa ako mag-US. So, I think 2019 din. Pero, nag-start ako like, ewan kung kilala niyo sila Tata Aguilera or Joe Ortega, ganun. Yung mga LB Las Bañas locals lang. So, yun sila. Tapos sila Kuya Mikmik din. Like, nakikita ka na nung grade 7 ako. Tapos pero hindi kasi talaga ako like skate, like hard, like daredevil na bata. Parang ako lang yung nerd na bata sa tabi-tabi, ganun. Tapos parang nag-skate ako, like natuto ako mag-ollie, yan, tinry ko lang. Tapos yung kapatid ko yung nag-excel. So parang inasar-asar ako kasi parang ano ba yun, mas matanda ka sa akin, tapos di ka nga alam.
Sino yung kapatid mo?
Nasa US siya ngayon. So,
nasa US
sana
siya.
Di mo pa joke na. So, doon ako nag-start. Then, nag-US na kami, grade 8 ako. Tapos, doon ko na laman. Kasi, before pandemic, like a year before pandemic siya. So, ano ba? Camera talaga. Like, dati pa talaga camera na talaga. Parang, DSLR. Kasi yung dad ko may DSLR. So, parang, sabi ko, ito na lang talaga gagawin ko. Ayoko na mag-skateboard. Tapos, meron kaming naging friend. Kasi, bago lang kami sa US ng kapatid ko. So, kami dalawa lang talaga yung magkasama kahit magkaaway kami. So, nagkaroon kami ng skater friends. Like, sponsored sila ng isang skate shop. Doon na nag-start lahat. Parang, doon na din ako natuto mag-kickflip kasi parang ayoko nang naiiwan sa friend group eh. So, ayoko nang, ako lang di maalam mag-push pero sila lahat nakaka-push yung ganong type. Tas, yun lang. Yun lang naman.
Well, ano naman yan? Kasama talaga yan. Lalo kapag, kumbaga, pag younger age ka pa or stage, parang syempre, meron yung konting competition or konting, kailangan ganito din ako, kaya ko rin yung mga ganun. It's normal.
Oo.
How about you, Mari?
I got into skating like for real maybe in the 6th grade, because one of my classmates then, his name's Franco. He was really good at skating already. He knew how to ollie, and he introduced me to like what skateboarding really is, and he had the videos and he knew about it. So I learned pretty much from him in the 6th grade. But like before that, we had like skateboards at home, but we were just playing outside in the driveway, just sitting down on it or like just playing talaga. But then it was really when I saw my friend Franco like doing ollies, jumping up the sidewalk and ollieing down, and he could kickflip first, and that's really when I got into it. And what do you call this? He took me to a skate shop in Quezon City called Melrose.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I got my first real setup. And it was pretty cool because around that time too, I think Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 came out. And I remember like if you would, the opening, right? You put in the game and then it starts and then there's a nice montage in the start, so like you see how gnarly the skaters were there, and I got so addicted to that game too. And I just started obsessing over like skateboarding, and I would practice every day after school. Like I remember like every day I just try to learn how to ollie until I finally got it, and then starting to do tricks and getting exposed to like the scene here too, like because I guess the scene here it was a little smaller back then. Like it's not like today, but definitely they were tight, and like they would have events and stuff. And I remember attending one. It was in San Agustin, like in a school, and they had the ramps in the gym, and that's when I saw Anse and Jack, and I think this was like a qualifier for one of the,
I think yung
X-Ray
Philips
maybe?
X-Ray.
Yeah, this was that one. So when I went in that gym, like I saw like different skaters, and they were like really good already, and they knew how to skate the ramps, and that was my first time to really try skating like these obstacles that I would only see on the videos or and it was humbling, but at the same time you're just a kid, so you're just so happy to see all that.
Na may tanong ako.
Sure.
Naalala mo pa yung dun sa event na yun, same event. May nakita ka ba doon na umikot yung paa?
Pusa, sino
vaguely,
yan?
just vaguely, I remember someone got into an accident.
Si Moy yun, si Dante Ortega, manager ng We Legendary.
Right.
So sumali siya doon, nag-bail siya, naupuan niya yung paa niya, umikot tong ganyan. Tapos nung binabalik na ng medic, nung tinanggal yung sapatos, nagreklamo yung medic, ano pa yung baho ng sapatos mo?
That's wild.
So yun.
Yeah.
Pasensya na, Moy. Love you.
That's a good one. But yeah, I mean, going back to that, it's like, so there were always events, like ever since I started skating, there was already a scene, but like seeing that for the first time.
Actually, nung time na yun, nung time ka nag-start, actually yun, medyo boom talaga yung eksena noon. Doon nag-start yung mga may dumadating na mga pro skaters. Yeah. So basically doon siya parang literally nag-start, parang ganun.
Pero 2000s na rin yan, diba?
Yeah, this was
around 2002?
exactly what date.
Tama ba? Oh, yeah.
Di ba okay?
Mga ganun siya.
Baby ba lang?
Yeah, kind of reveal the age.
Tony Hawk 5. Marjeline Didal.
Nga pala. Congratulations, Marge.
Bibilin ko agad yan.
Baka naman, chinat kita nung last year pa. Baka naman, pwede ka na mag-guest dito niya, no? Tangina naman, no?
Dito ba siya? Manila or ano?
Pero hopefully, di ba?
Oo, siguro next time pag nagka-time yan.
Anong
console ba
PS.
PS5 and Xbox. Sa Xbox ko lang. Xbox lang naglalaro.
Pero malamang magkakaroon yung simulator sa PC,
Sa PC,
siguro.
Oh.
Basta nandun si Mark.
Pirata.
Jailbreak.
Yun, sige, ano naman, first, kung natatandaan nyo pa, first skateboard setup nyo. Kung natatandaan nyo pa.
Ikaw kasi yung skate shop niya noon na pinuntahan niya, Melrose pa yun eh.
Oh.
So alam
Ano yun?
natin
Isa
na
yun
way back
isa
pa
yun
yun.
sa mga
Talagang
legendary na
Yeah.
skate shop noon dito. Ikaw?
First skate setup ko sa, I think, FTS yata.
Hmm.
Sa
Oh.
Calamba. Pero blank
okay.
lang siya.
Oo.
Blank, tapos yung trucks ko parang Toy Kingdom lang ata. Di ko na
Oo, sa Toy
parang,
Kingdom.
ano lang, napulot lang or parang binigay lang sa amin ng isang skater. Pero parang ganun. Tapos yung wheels, hindi ko tanda. Basta white siya na blank lang din.
Oo.
Barbie yun.
Baka. Yan, tapos ano pa, yun lang.
Natago mo pa yun.
Hindi na.
Hindi
Yung pa
na
rin yung
sayang,
setup
no?
niya ngayon. Yun yung pinapang-chase mo pag nag-film ka.
Tapos yun lang yung first setup ko.
Si
Ikaw?
Nathan, feeling ko galing sa kuya niya. Hindi.
Bumili ako ng second hand na toy machine na
Oo.
deck.
Mm.
Tapos yung trucks niya, Thunder yata yun. Tapos yung wheels, di ko alam. Spitfire yata. Tapos yun,
Natago mo pa? Hindi na.
binenta ko na lang din.
Pero ngayon, may setup ka pa rin naman.
Oo, ano siya,
So bago,
Cobra.
all brand new na
Hindi,
siya.
malamang nakakuha na to ng mga libreng
This
stuff.
year.
Oh. Big
Oh.
time na eh.
Sira-sira na nga yung work ko ngayon.
Oo,
Uy,
baka-
nagpapa... ano ka ba? Ay, ano tayo dyan?
Ibigay sa'yo.
Oo, mamaya. Wait ka na dyan.
O ikaw, Mari, do you still remember?
Yeah,
or
of
do you still-
course. I remember,
Oh, yun nga,
like,
yung galing Melrose.
I was so influenced by my friend Franco, and I think we were really into Willie Santos then.
Oh,
So
yeah.
my first board was a
Birdhouse?
Birdhouse.
Willie Santos board. I remember it was the Pimpin Willie, and yeah, like, I followed the whole setup, like the same thing that Willie Santos had. I remember I probably got it on my birthday because, like, you know, I was a kid, and of course my parents had to get it for me, and that was one of the rare times that I got what I really wanted, and I got Hurricane trucks.
Ano to eh, rich
Probably,
kid
like,
to eh.
Not even honestly, like
Branded na.
I didn't have their support in terms of, like, yeah, like I got the board, but then like going out and stuff, I wasn't the type na
You're-
pampered and stuff, like you want to go out, then you figure out your way, and, you know,
okay.
they let me like have it, and
Yeah.
I to the point, like, even when I got older, like going out and stuff, I would have to commute too, and, you know, or push. Like I would just I learned how to push mostly from that. It's like to get to the park, no one was dropping me. I had to like push to the park, and that was maybe 40 minutes, like from my house to the park,
Yeah.
where the skate park is though. Like, so I would just walk halfway, maybe when the roads are kind of good.
Ano yan, sa
I'd
loob ng
push.
village o-
Yeah, inside
okay.
the village, and like I just push every day, and like I maybe it'd take 40 minutes to get there, and then I'll skate with my friend or skate by myself, and then going home maybe around like evening, same thing, I'll push back going back home, and that's how it was.
Alright. O ikaw, ano?
ano yung first setup ko?
Hindi. Well, okay, sige, ano naman. Gusto ko rin munang i-congratulate yung mga filmers natin sa achievements nila, recent achievements nila, di ba?
Yes.
Well, anyway, congratulations ulit. Congratulations ulit. Congratulations ulit. And then yun, sige, since si Mari
something
na muna
naman,
ulit.
oo,
I mean,
yung inyong-
kung ano na ba yung mga... O ikaw, Mari
Skate
muna. Sige,
film.
ano na yung mga skate videos na nagawa mo?
Yung
and then,
recent.
well, currently na ginagawa mo din.
So recently, we released "Where'd All the Time Go." It's a short video. It's only 10 minutes, and Nathan and I put that together with Jerry and Kevin and Motic. I'm so happy he was able to be part of it. Kenneth filmed Motic, and we were able to meet up with Boya and JM, or Little. He's known as Little Dog in Instagram, but JM, and how would I say it? Like, that just started in January, or sorry, I was yeah, I went to Cebu in January, and I filmed JM first. I remember meeting up with him one afternoon, and I think this was like the day before I was leaving Cebu. I was just there for vacation.
Nag-meet pa kami sa Cebu.
Oh yeah, and I saw Banshee at Strap
In
that
January.
time, but he was Banshee was leaving. But that same trip, that's where I filmed JM's clips in the video, and then around I don't know if it was like in February, but JM and Boya were here in Manila for something, and
Backyard.
I think
Backyard, I think may Skate Pilipinas competition.
Okay.
yeah. So that's when we met with Boya and JM, and Nathan and I went out with them that one night, and that's where they got all those clips. And
In just one night?
yeah, Boya got all his clips in that video in that one night.
Swerte, no?
Yeah, but
Less
he's really
work.
good. He's just
less work.
I mean, for me, I feel so lucky that I get to work with like the skateboarders, and they're so good. So it's like it makes it easier for us. Like,
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
it was kind of like what do I say? Maybe just having that limited time there was also like why he maximized it. He was just like, I'm just here for tonight, so I'm gonna.
Kasi layo rin ni Boya eh. No, Mindanao
Boya's
siya
from
eh.
Iligan City, and yeah, he really rips. And so there, that we were able to film them, and then I think the next day they had a contest in Valenzuela, or they attended another event in Valenzuela.
Okay.
And then it just so happened like during that time, like we were like, okay, we got clips already, but we were gonna release a new collection for Whip at that time, and we wanted to kind of like shoot the lookbook and get clips at the same time, kind of like that. So we asked Kevin and Jerry if they wanted to be in the lookbook, and if they were open to the idea of getting clips that time. And we spent the night in Batangas, and that's where Jerry got most of his clips, and Kevin got a bunch too. And
Why in Batangas?
well, I was just looking for a change of scenery, and I feel like when you go out of the city or like outside Makati, it looks different on camera. That's one, and also maybe like
definitely.
I really like it in Batangas, so I kind of just wanted to go back there to shoot the lookbook, and yeah, we got clips at the same time.
Pero like some spots already.
That time we went there, we went on like just freestyling it. Like we went there not knowing what we were gonna find, because the first place I booked wasn't available anymore, or the one that I had in mind. So I booked a reservation at that place we went to the night before, and that was the only accommodation that we could afford for that project. And luckily it worked out, because like we shot the lookbook the first day when we arrived that night, and then I told Nathan like, okay, let's wake up early tomorrow and then let's look for spots that we could get clips at, because like the next day we were done shooting the lookbook, so we were like, the next day let's just go full on skate. Yeah.
For extras na lang, no, kumbaga.
So we were able to find that hubba by that tennis court, and then right next to that hubba is that stair set that Kevin grinded.
Is it
also
in Lipa or somewhere else in Batangas?
Yeah, it's a border, Batangas.
ng Batangas at Tagaytay.
Okay.
I forget what area exactly.
Siguro Alfonso or
mga ganon.
Yeah, don't quote me on that, but like it's near the border of Tagaytay and Batangas.
Okay.
No. I'm not sharing the name of the place. No, but you could go there.
Ginikip lang
sige.
pala.
Well, ganyan talaga.
Baka matirahan pa ng iba.
Hindi naman sa ganun. Baka lang kasi biglang rin niya, maraming factors kasi sa pagtatago mo ng spot eh. Kasi parang pwede rin na next time baka super kick out na kapag marami na nagpunta. So, mahirap na mag-shoot. Parang ganun. Pag dinumog, kumbaga.
Totoo.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't
Kasama yan sa, pag skate filmer ka, I mean, ganyan talaga. Kailangan din minsan, actually.
But I don't mind. Like, if my homies ask me, you know, I'll send them a pin, you know, it's fine. But,
Yeah.
like, don't need to really, like, put it out there.
Oh.
But yeah, it was that trip that we were able to film Kevin and Jerry's part. But Kevin and Jerry, actually, and Justin was with us. Justin instead. So the time that Kevin got the wall ride, like his last trick in the video, it was another time. That was in Alabang, and that was just one evening. And then Nathan, actually, we were supposed to meet up with Nathan because I was filming with Justin. I asked him to come along, but then I don't know, he got stuck in BF or something, and the timing was just weird. So he went back home. But then Justin and I ended up waiting for Jerry and Kevin because they were free that afternoon. And then that's when Kevin got the line, and then he ollied down onto that other hubba. Like, he only had one try and he got it, like that one
First
go.
tee?
Yeah, and same like with the wall ride, that went down so fast. So yeah, I mean, it's a short video. You guys can check it out. It's just really let's say like a few sessions. That was just 4 sessions, honestly. It was 4 sessions, but we really maximized like the filming for that.
Wait
So,
lang, ito yung
where'd all the time
skate
go?
video na premiere sa
At
No.
Witcast.
sa
Ito
is it the
yun.
one? Oh.
This was
Diba?
the most recent one that we put out.
okay.
Like we put it out online last March on the 26th. So it's on the YouTube.
But how
of
about
Witcast.
the one that got premiered sa Sinihan?
Yung sa,
Oh yeah, so
What's that? What's that
the
called?
BFF video, Best
Oh.
Foot Forward.
So ano yan?
So-
Is it, I mean, nag-start ka din bang mag-film para doon this year lang or
No,
years back?
So yeah, BFF like started like maybe in the height of the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
So that time, I think it was around 2021. I had some clips saved up from that time, and I just knew like it wasn't BFF yet, but then I just knew that I wanted to put together like a skate video with like anybody, right? Basically anyone, and anyone who wanted to go. So that started in 2021, and how would I say it? Like I'd been filming with like different skaters at that time. Like I met George and Jerry and Netoy because of they were putting a lot of stuff out online that time, like just on Facebook during the pandemic, and like that's where like it just popped up on my feed, and then I reached out to I think it was called Team Seeded, the page where it came out.
Team
Team
tama,
Seeded.
Silid.
Yeah, Seeded Tambakan.
Tama ba? Silid
Yeah.
Tambakan.
Yeah, so that video popped up on my feed, and then I randomly just sent the page a message, and I just told them that like I'd like to send them some products from Whip. I told them that I really liked the video, and yeah, and then they replied, and then we sent them a box, and they were all really thankful about that, and yeah, then they started. That's when like we kind of just met online. So George would tag us because he liked wearing the hats, and then the other guys, I think even Esh got something from there, and like it was just that crew. And but then a year later, because we kept in touch, and how do you say it? They went on a little tour. Like they would go filming. They shot everything on a phone. We had another video, or it was their video, but they had me edit it. At this time, it was the same time that actually Nathan moved here, and and the guys would come over to a shop. We had like this project shop called the Back Room, and so that's where we would get together, and then that's where they proposed the idea for me to edit the footage that they had on their phones. And they did the same thing. They'd go hitchhiking, and Kevin was in it, Netoy, Mac, right, and George and Jerry, and then that's where our relationship kind of really grew, and like we started filming at the same time. So I would film with George when I could, and Netoy a lot. Mark Anthony, yeah. So we started stacking clips around that time. That was 2022. And then maybe midway. Is it okay if I just
Yeah.
keep going?
Yeah.
So midway, I had saved like maybe half the video already. I had a lot of footage at that time, and it was just a personal project really that I wanted to do with the boys. But then I kind of presented the idea to like Mav, who he's a partner at the Whip Caps and one of the owners as well. And
Okay.
he just wanted to support the project because he's always kind of been there for me. He kind of taught me how to edit and do all that stuff. So I go way back with him. But then he was always supportive towards like things I wanted to do. And when I presented the idea of having the skate video, he was like, "Yeah, why don't you go do it?" And he asked me this question to the guy I won't forget. He was like, "So, who would be the best one to have in the video?" And then like me and him just kind of looked at each other like, "Dude, it'd probably be Motic." And we were like, "It'd be crazy if he was in the video." And he was like, "Then why don't you hit him up?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm in touch with him. Yeah, we've sent him stuff, but it was more just like we haven't met at that time." But then he was just like, "You should just ask him if he wants to film with you." And he's like, "We'll fly him in." And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, and my mind was just so blown. I was like, "Fuck, you can actually do that!" Like, and there, I proposed the idea, and then Motic was down, and we shot a lookbook for one of these. So we kind of did it together. Like we shot a lookbook, or did we shoot that first time? I can't remember if we shot the lookbook. I think.
Second time yung lookbook.
Oh, this is the second time. So yeah, we just met we connected and like we got him a ticket and booked him a hotel here, and we filmed that first time. And that's like, we just met. We didn't pala work on the lookbook yet. But then we got some clips that night, and parang how would I say, like we ended up kind of just working on that. So yeah, from there, like it was like when I proposed the idea and Motic was in, I continued filming. Nathan and I continued filming, and we just kept saving clips until we were like, okay, let's maybe set a date, like have like a deadline for it. And then that, I think it was January 2024. That's when we got like the ender of Jerry, which he fakey flipped on the bridge. We shot something also with him with Whip at that time, and but he took us to those spots, and that's where we got his ender. And we tried to film some more, and then that was pretty. I mean, that's how it kind of all just came together. It was more like filming like with the guys who were part of the video.
All right. Yun. So roughly like 3 to 4 years yung
around 3 to 4 years, the best foot forward.
Yung pag-film no. All right. Then yun. Salamat sa pag-share ng kwento. And then
sure.
Lipat naman tayo kay Bunch. So ikaw naman yun. So ano yung past skate videos na nagawa mo and current na ginagawa mo na skate videos?
So, nag-start first skate video ko sa US siya when I was, I think, 9th grade. So, 20...
Kasi bata pa lang daw, mahilig na tayo sa camera.
Pandemic siya eh. So, wala kami magawa ng mga kaibigan ko. So, ano lang siya? Paano ko ba film? I think Coolpix na...
Yung Digicam?
Digicam lang. Kasi wala nang mabibila na ibang camera nun. So, yun yung cam ko sa US. Kasi parang... Yung mga thrift, mahilig kasi ako mag-thrift eh.
Okay.
Yung camera na yun, nabili ko lang ata like $5 or $7, mga ganun. Tapos pinagana ko na lang. Then, yun yung una kong video. Pero naka-archive yata siya sa Instagram ko. Tapos, 3-minute long lang siya. So, part clips mostly. Tapos, yun, yung una ko. Then, nag-switch agad ako kasi may na-meet akong filmer. Si Ian Ostrowski. Shoutout sa'yo. Genesis Crew. If narinig yun na Genesis. So, Seattle, Washington sila based.
Okay.
Tapos ngayon, friends sila nila...
Pinoy din yun?
Hindi. Full American.
Okay.
So, friends sila ni Skate Rat. If kilala niyo si Skate Rat, yung parang VX God. Yan. Taga Seattle kasi si Skate Rat. Tapos yun, simula na-meet ko si Ian. Tapos yun. Then, bumili ako ng camera katulad nung kanya kasi na-inspire ako dun sa Genesis.
Ano yan? VX na yan o hindi pa?
HD na to. Panasonic siya.
Oo.
So, nung bumili ako ng cam na yan, sabi ko, kailangan ko gumawa ng katulad ng Genesis 2 kasi sobrang ganda ng video na yan. Tapos nandun lahat ng mga sikat na skater ngayon. Pero hindi pa sila sikat dun sa video na yan. I think sila, mga new gen na kasi, like, Troy Gibson, mga Supreme skaters, ganun. So, nasa trend talaga yung mga yun ngayon. So, simula nun parang, dun ko nakuha yung niche ko sa Genesis 2. Like, more on, like, having fun, tsaka, like, vlog, tapos meme skaters, parang mga ganun. Tapos, nung nahaluan na din nanood na ako ng Easy Melody. I think, yung Easy Melody yung more on punk and, like nonchalant skateboarding type shit, ganun. Tapos, sorry, palam ko na. Tapos,
okay lang yan.
Ano pa ba? Tapos, nirelease ko yung Playground. Playground yung parang first skate video ko talaga. Like, official.
Oo.
Dun yung parang, dun ako nakilala talaga. Like, sa local scene lang namin.
Sa US pa rin yan,
Sa Portland. Sa Portland pala ako. Hindi ko na-introduce kanina. Portland, Oregon. So, may DIY lang dun. Maraming dumadayo, like sila Piro. Parang normal skaters lang yung mga pro dun eh. So parang nakita ko lang si Kuya Spunk. Oy, si Kuya Spunk. Ganun lang yung pro. Like pro. Parang pares lang din dito. Pero sa tingin ko parang nakaka-starstruck din, di ba? Like, si Piro nasa spot namin, ganun. Na parang, yun, mga ganung shit. Tapos, nirelease ko Playground. I think 39-minute long siya na video. Pero lahat yun, like, halo. Like, may mga hindi sikat na skater sponsored. May mga sikat din, like, sila, Caden Smith. Si Caden Smith, sa girl siya eh. Siya lang yung, I think, nasa team na bata ngayon sa girl skateboards. Kasi hindi sila nagre-recruit talaga. I mean, nagpapa-flow sila, pero hindi sila nagre-recruit ng bata. Kasi, ewan ko, elite talaga yung girl skateboards eh. Tsaka Westside talaga, girl skateboard. And Chocolate. Yun. Simula nakilala ko si Caden, doon na nag-start yung, ano ba, parang passion ko talaga sa film na parang, uy, sikat pala tong, kalaro ko lang siya sa Fortnite eh. If alam niyo yung larong Fortnite. Video game siya. So, yun, like, siyempre, mga Gen Z kami. So, Fortnite, mga video games addict kami. So,
si Jeff din, addict dyan.
So, noon kami nag-meet sa Fortnite. Tapos, di ko alam, sikat na skater na pala yung kilala ko. Ay, kalaro ko sa Fortnite. Tapos, nag-film lang kami. Tapos, doon na nag-start na, tapos, after Playground, I think, Silent Moves yung video ko na pangalawang official. So, yun na yung parang buong US na. So, may compis, like Phoenix ganun. Punta kaming Phoenix, Arizona. Kasi may libreng ticket. Kasi nga, kasi sa US, kunwari, sponsored ako ng, for example lang, like Vans. So, Vans skater ako. Tapos, meron laging free tickets. Like, may gusto ko pa isama magulang mo, ganun. Yun. Ako yung laging free ticket na sinasama sa mga comp. Sila naman kasi like, wala silang paki sa competition. Like, wala silang goal na, unless, dun sa mga skater talaga na
kumbaga parang required
talaga, like,
or
sila Laser ganun kasi local yun sa Phoenix eh. Like Laser Crawford, kung nakikita niyo na. Yun. Yung mga halimaw talaga sa compy. Tapos yun. So sa free tickets lang, then ano pa ba? Doon ko nabuo yung Silent Moves. Gawa lang sa mga libreng flights like New York, Phoenix, California, yan. So, doon ko rin na-meet yung mga sikat na skater. Pero hindi ko naman close. Parang, nakakausap ko lang sila. Like, marami. Tapos, yung pinaka-favorite kong sikat na skate. Ewan ko na rin yung na limousine skateboards. Yun, sila yung parang top, ko ngayon. Like, lagi kong pinapanood. Limousine. If di nyo pa naririnig. So, New York sila.
Okay.
New York. Yan. Then, after nun, so 2023, bumalik na ako ng Pinas kasi sabi ng nanay ko,
puro kabulakbol.
Puro ka lang doon.
Wala doon.
Puro skateboard.
Kasi hindi ko pala na-mention. Nag-work pala ako sa pizza place. dun lang sa tapat ng bahay namin. Tapos, 4 kaming skater doon na nagtatrabaho. So,
Walang pumapasok.
wala. So, after ko gumraduate ng high school, nag-work lang ako for a year and a half. So, dun lang. Skate, tas work, skate, work. Tapos, dun ko nabuo yung video na yan. Tas, nung nakita nung nanay ko na parang, kasi balak namin mag-move na sa California.
Oo.
Sabi ko sa nanay ko, alam niyo naman mga Filipino, Asian, di ba, Asian moms na parang ayaw nilang mas-separate yung anak nila sa kanila. So, sabi nila, umuwi ka na lang ng Pilipinas. Yun,
Kasi
parang,
ayaw mong sumama sa kanya?
hindi, kasi mag-move na kami ng mga skater friends na ka-work ko sa California.
Kayo ang mag-move out na?
Kasi may isa sa amin na flow sa Adidas.
Oh.
So, simula na parang, okay, move na tayo ng Cali kasi nandun yung scene. Like, sila Carl Watson, yun yung manager ng Adidas ngayon eh.
Okay.
Si Carl Watson, tapos, kasi nasa SF siya, so, balak namin, sige, tara, Cali na, nandun na yung scene. Tapos, ganun lang. Ganun naman yung scene sa US.
Pero
so,
bakit hindi mo pinursu?
Oo nga,
ano lang,
hindi mo
parang
pinaglaban.
May kasi in love na parang nakikinig ako sa nanay ko nun. So,
Oy, good boy.
Ay, okay lang
Good
din naman
boy.
isang
yan.
factor din siguro na parang try ko lang na na pagsabayin yung new experience lang ba na parang school na may skate na parang sige, try ko na college tas nung bago pa lang ako pumunta dito, sabi ko na gusto ko lang talaga palagayin yung culture kasi ang daming magagaling na skater na parang gusto ko silang i-feature kahit hindi man ako ganun kasikat na parang tatry ko pa rin talaga na
Well, ngayon sikat ka na.
Hindi pa na. Parang, yan po. Tapos, yun lang. Kasi, ang dami nalang magaling. Like, sino ba? Si Oyo. Yan, di ba?
Paano mo nakilala sila Oyo ngayon?
Nakilala ko si Oyo kasi nag-work siya sa Burger Garage. Parang, ano siya, local restaurant, burger place sa Los Baños. Tapos naging skate park na siya ngayon. Sizzly Nature.
Napuntahan yun.
Bago lang siya. Like last year lang. Tapos, nood ko na-meet si Oyo. Tapos, una talagang na-meet ko sila Kuya Spunk. Nung pag-uwi ko dito, 2023, dinala agad nila ako sa trip sa Bicol. Gawa ng may gig sila, yung Bad Wave. Tapos simula nun, parang, okay, may scene pala dito, parang ganun. Kahit skate park lang. Hindi mga spots na streets. Pero at least may skater. Parang, dun ko nasabi na, mainit pa yung scene na parang, okay. Tapos simula nun, parang, simulan ko na yung ginawa kong, sinirelease kong What the Sigma noong 2023. So, nakilala ko si Ash, si Kuya Spunk muna, tapos si Drix. Nakasabay ko sa van si Drix. So parang, kumbaga, kung isa-summarize natin, parang hindi siya skate van, pero may mga skater dun sa van. Parang, kumbaga kung sa ibang bansa, may skate van talaga na makikilala mo yung sa amin, banda, tapos may mga skater na parang ganun yung na-imagine ko. So, doon ko nakilala si Drix. Ano ba? Si Concrete Surfer, si Doc. Ayan, shoutout sa inyong dalawa. Tapos, ano pa ba? Doon na. Tapos, si Oyo nakilala ko sa Burger Garage. Si Ash, sa Instagram lang nakilala ko si Ash. Tsaka si Kulot, si Nelly. Then, halos lahat naman sila lang nag-introduce sa akin sa scene. Pero hindi ako yung lumapit sa scene. Kaya sobrang thankful ko sa lahat ng mga yan. Si Kuya Mari din, nakilala ko recently lang din, like last year I think. Yun, parang nagdikit-dikit lang lahat. Tapos sabi ko, may scene pala talaga. Akala ko nung una na parang mag-aaral lang ako dito pag uwi ko. Ganun.
Kala mo naman sa Philippines.
Pero nag-aaral ka pa rin yan?
Sa
UPLB daw siya.
Okay. So, sabi mo na, so technically nag-start kang mag-film para dun sa What a Sigma 2023.
Yes,
Tama ba?
yes.
And then, until 2025?
January 2025. Yan. Tapos, singit ko na lang din na yung ginagamit kong camera ay Panasonic HMC 150. Then, editing software na ginagamit ko, palipat-lipat kasi sobrang mahal talaga ng Premiere Pro. Yeah, sorry kung dinidis ko kayo ngayon. Sobrang mahal ng Adobe Premiere Pro. So, buti na lang ngayon may student
Pang package.
So, parang 1,000 per month yata. Pero malaki pa din. Pero CapCut talaga minsan. Kunwari, kung Instagram 1-minute reel lang, parang hindi worth it bumili ng Premiere Pro. Ganun. Pero may one time na naubos ko na lahat ng emails ko kasi may free trial, di ba? Naubos ko na lahat para
Hindi
lang.
mo ba alam na yung pirata?
Dude, I don't think you can anymore.
Yung crack.
Back in the day, you
crack
can
lang.
crack it.
Ako noon, ang gamit ko noon, Sony Vegas. And then, yun, for the longest time na nag-film edit ako, fake lang yung ginagamit ko na Vegas.
Oo nga.
Hindi, kasi nga, dati, baka
Nag-upgrade pa
madali
nga
lang
ako,
ano matawag doon? Mamirata nga
makukulong ba ako
mga
doon?
software.
They changed
Makukulong
the
ba ako?
Kasi
system.
may
Hindi, joke lang pala.
ebidensya. Kasi
Joke
may
lang.
ebidensya.
Joke lang
Pero
din,
yung
nag-joke
mga
lang
new
ako.
softwares kasi ngayon, baka masyado ng yung kanilang
The technology changed.
security,
Yeah.
'di ba? So mas mahirap ngang
Yep.
Subscription base.
In fairness though, ini-improve nila yung software talaga. It's always upgraded now. I'm sure they're making a killing. I mean, all the creatives are paying monthly now or diba, annual.
So, sige, so yun, yung like you mentioned, yung camera na ginagamit mo ngayon. So ano yun? Film or digital?
Film lang siya. HD tapos I think memory card lang yung ginagamit. Memory card na siya. Kasi nagsimula yan DVX, trivia lang. DVX, which is mini DV tapes, yung ginagamit sa VX. So, Panasonic DVX, then HVX, which is P2 cards, yung malalaking card.
Okay,
And with with mini DV. So, dalawang pwede mo gawin. Naubusan ka ng tape, tapos P2 card yung gagamitin mo. Or vice versa. Then, pangatlo, HPX na. P2 card na lang siya. Pero magaan na siya. Hindi na siya bakal. Then yung akin na HMC 150. Which is, I think, 2012 or 2013 nirelease ng Panasonic. Matagal na din. Kasi Windows XP pa siya para ma-upgrade mo yung software. Which is, yan. Tapos, yun lang. Ay, trivia pa pala sa Premiere ko. Yung Premiere ko kasi, so sa US siya, nung high school ako, may photography class kami. So, hindi kinancel nung school yung subscription ko.
Okay.
So, ginamit ko siya. Pero, I think, may nagpalit yata ng parang, ewan ko, head ng school. Tapos parang na-reset lahat yung mga accounts. So, nawala na yung... So, nung pag-edit ko nung What the Sigma, wala nang Premiere. Binili ko na talaga. Alam na kay James.
okay.
Yan. Kaya, yan. Pero at least alam ko na yung feeling na may binabayaran kada buwan.
Yung investment, diba? Bilang isang filmer. Yan. Question, nung bumalik ka dito sa Philippines, naisip mo ba agad, like, nagagawa ka ng film din dito? I mean, ng skate video dito? Or, nung nandito, kasi nga, parang nabanggit mo kanina, iniisip mo walang eksena dito or alam mo yun, maliit or whatever. So, hindi mo naisip ba na makakagawa ka ng skate video dito?
Na-envision ko siya, pero kasi nga, nasa school ako, like, yung utak ko, pag weekdays, parang, sige,
school lang, focus ka doon.
pencil tayo. Tapos pag weekends, parang pag nakikita ko yung Instagram feed ko or Facebook, sabi ko, grabe itong mga to, ganun na parang, meron namang scene, pero hindi lang siya katulad nung kung saan ako galing na. Pero may na-envision ko na parang may chance tong maging ganito rin or parang sariling atin na talaga na parang like for example na lang Brazil, 'di ba, or Mexico. Kasi yung scene natin na naisip ko na parang yung Brazil kasi more on like tech sila. Tapos 'di ba na parang tray flip nollie flip tray flip blunt nollie flip out na ganun yung scene nila eh. Or parang highlight, mga text na sa like Macba, ganun, di ba? Like, tas yung Mexico naman parang more on like lifestyle, parang downhill. Yung atin naman parang mix, dun ko nakikita, parang mix ng lahat. Parang sobrang diverse niya na parang merong mga nagda-downhill, ganun. Pero hindi lang talaga sila na like nafi-film. Parang meron silang lakas ng loob eh. Yung parang, yung Filipino, like, yung meron tayong lakas ng loob na parang...
Kulang sila sa exposure.
Yun lang, exposure lang.
Parang kulang sa, hindi masyado pang nag-glorify.
Tama. Yan.
Sa panahon ngayon.
Yun yung parang gusto ko lang i-uplift sa culture ng skateboarding.
Tama.
So like, yan talaga yung goal mo.
Goal.
Which is, really good. Oh, talaga. Kasi ako rin, for example, ako nun, nung sinumulan ko yung Dax Expansion Skate Video Magazine, dalawa kami nun dati, actually, nung ginawa namin yun. Well, si Jason Kidd, na nag-migrate na ng States, so sa akin, naiwan yung shit. Kasi yun, yung main purpose lang talaga namin nung time na yun, sinisimulan namin, ma-expose lang yung mga tropa, magkaroon ng sponsors, ganun, yun lang talaga. And then for the longest time, ganun lang yung nangyari. Well, hindi naman ako kumita, which is okay lang din naman. As long na, yung goal ko, nagagawa ko.
Tama. Yun lang naman.
Ako question sa inyong apat, since filmers naman kayong lahat, you think, parang, filmers have the keen to look out for potentials. I feel, ganon ba yun? Ano ba sa inyo
vice
yun?
versa. Because okay, for me, when I play that role, like I like skating, but let's say if I'm gonna film with someone, it makes a difference when the skateboarder makes an effort where he's like, I don't need to tell you what to skate. I don't need to tell you what trick to do because it's happened where like, you end up suggesting things and I don't know, it's okay. Yeah, you might get it, but then but skateboarding is like an expression and it's like if it comes from them, that's when the best stuff happens. Like the example is like Jerry, he was like, oh dude, I have a spot. And then you guys just go and film it. And that's when the magic really happens, when they're like the ones seeking it. But for sure, in terms of like, I think it's like a
vice versa.
Yeah, there's like a bit of like a give and take there, where you do your job, you document it as good as you can, but then at the same time, it's like it makes a difference too when the skater's like really driven or like, kind of also what's the word, like takes initiative.
Tapos addition na lang din sa sinabi ni kay Mari. Feel ko importante din yung connection yung like nung skater tsaka sa mismo. Filmer kasi like marami kasing like for experience lang kasi maraming na ako na-encounter na skaters na parang naiilang sila sa filmer kasi like hindi pa close masyado ganun or parang mas mataas yung tingin nila sa filmer sa skater, parang ganun din. Parang nag-start ako dito parang kung may makita lang sila ng ganung camera, like parang
medyo
na-intimidate sila.
Tapos parang sinasabi ko, okay lang yan kahit tumuyo ako ng 2 oras dito, like sinasabi ko na lang sanay ako kasi para lang may motivate sila na gawin yung trick. Kasi yun naman talaga yung job ko na parang, ito lang ako, tatayo lang ako, di ba? Like, parang,
hindi ka natatakot sila na matamaan lang kasi nilagay yung
kasama yun, actually. Pero ano
kasi mahal.
Kung pag ikaw yung filmer, alam mo din paano mo iiwas eh.
Dapat ka din. Ready
so,
for that.
So, sakto lang yun.
Pati
pero normal siya.
Diba? Yung vision din kasi kunwari, nung ginagawa niya. Kasi, like, kung para saan ba, kunwari, nag-film kayo, tapos para saan ba to, like, ba't ba akong papakamatay para saan, parang, kailangan, like, as a filmer kasi, kailangan kong sabihin na, basta magiging maganda to, like, magiging, kunwari.
Kailangan to,
like, style.
Parang director ka na rin kasi at the same time.
Parang ganyan, para lang, kailangan goal mo talaga as a filmer na parang, i-motivate yung skater at parehas kayo nang nabivisualize na sa
actually.
Ako nun, dati,
connection talaga.
Bawa, nag-shoot ako. Ang para kumbaga ma-uplift ko yung pag sobrang ilang tries na puro bail. Ang ginagawa ko, diskarte ko nun, pero patawa to pero parang sa tingin ko naman nagwo-work. Ang sinasabi ko nun, ayaw mong masaktan. O, di buuin mo na agad. Tapos isa pa. Tapos isa pa. Pag hindi talaga hawakan mo tong camera ako nagagawa niya. Pero joke lang yun. Pero gumagana naman.
Tama.
Ano yung reverse psychology?
Tama.
Gumagana naman.
Yun yung sinabi ko kay Mari. Magic talaga. Like, doon nagsisimula yung magic. Yung mga ganun.
It happens, but like, there is a, how do I say? There are moments when like, where you realize also, like, it's just skateboarding, really. I mean, yeah, you're trying to get it, or like, you're going for it. But then, for me, great if you get the clips, but like we eat good, like we have fun, that's great. If you don't get the tricks and we go home without clips, as long as no one's injured, that's a win already for me.
Definitely.
Like,
naman.
or no one gets in trouble.
Oh.
So
Definitely.
yeah, I think there is like a, how do I say, like maybe what it really is like the skill is there, right? They always say that, like, skill, it can be learned, but it's really about the attitude. Like, are you
100%
about hardworking? Are you gonna go for it? Like, you could be skilled, but then maybe like you don't have the right attitude.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like,
Actually,
that happens.
I just wanna say something about that. Ako kasi yung for the longest time na nag-film ako. Kapag merong magaling na skater na hindi ko sinut, dalawa lang ibig sabihin nun. It's either wala talagang
attitude
chance.
siya.
Wala talagang chance na ma-shoot ko siya, or kupal yung
Kupal
skater.
talaga.
So, tayo nang bahala ka sa buhay mo.
So, pag
Ganun
magaling
talaga.
ka at hindi ka sinut ni pusa, alam mo na.
I mean, ganun lang naman yun. Kasi ikaw ba, gusto mo bang...
Cute.
Hindi, ganito lang naman yan. Ganito lang kasimple yan. Gusto mo bang may kasama na kupal?
Hindi, totoo
Siyempre
naman.
hindi, diba?
Oo.
Kahit pa sabihin mong, etong skater na to, siya yung pagbigay ng sobrang gandang last trick sa skate video na gagawin ko.
Totoo.
Pero kupal yung skate, bola ko dyan. Ganun lang kasimple yun eh.
Name drop ba?
Hindi, wala naman.
Hindi,
Wala
wag
naman
nang
so far.
mag-name
Wala.
drop. Ano na lang, question na lang, kung may na-shoot kayong ganun. I mean,
Sige nga.
or hindi na-shoot or yung parang, yun nga, naisip nyo siya, sige, sama natin to.
Oo.
Pero parang, alam nyo yun, nakilala nyo siya, and then, parang, na.
Oo.
Wala
Meron ba?
naman.
Hindi nyo kailangan
Wala
sabihin yung
naman.
pangalan.
Yeah.
Meron naman. Kaya so,
Ano pangalan?
Ano kasi siya?
Wala ka pala eh.
Hindi, basta parang,
Hindi, joke lang.
ano lang siya, parang,
Yung Bruce ba yung pangalan yan?
Ewan ko lang. Mayabang ba yun?
Kupal daw yun.
inisip ko na lang na parang, pampano lang ba, pampaganda lang ng mix ng crew namin pag nag-skate kami. Kasi parang, sobrang hirap din kasi pag sobrang tense nung kunwari sa spot. Parang, pangit naman kung tira lang ng tira gano'n. Mas okay din para sa akin, mas okay din yung parang may nangungupal talaga na parang magaling, kahit alam namin magaling siya, pero parang okay lang para sa akin. Like, mas gusto ko yun, mas parang
A mix of everything naman. May good, may
parang,
both sides.
Ano naman, kamusta naman yung mga kick out kapag may shoot? Maano ba?
Parang si Nathan maraming kwento kasi napangiti siya agad eh.
I mean, yun. Kung ba, nakipagsuntukan ba kayo sa
Ayala
guard?
based.
Ito
sige
Ayala
nga.
pala.
It's
Sige.
the one with Justin. Yeah.
Yung one time sinundan kami ng mga sikyu sa Ayala. Oo, kasi
Yung mga nakamotor.
kasama namin ng si Justin Estenso. Tapos may tinirahan siyang gate sa Ayala Triangle.
Okay.
Tapos nabuo niya, pero nung lumipat kami ng next spot, may sumita sa amin na gwardiya. Tapos akala namin dahil dun sa spot na yun kami sisitahin. Yun pala dahil dun sa gate. Kasi na CCTV pala kami.
Kasi niraradyo yan ng mga guards eh.
Tapos di namin, since akala namin dun lang naman sa spot na yun, ang mindset namin, alis na lang kami dito. Tapos habang lumalayo kami, nakasunod pa rin sila. Tapos hanggat sa kahit mga one way, sumusunod pa rin yung yung CQ. Tapos
Hindi nila sinabi sa inyo na ano kayo dun sa
Parang-
previous spot or...
parang di na...
We ignored him eh. I think
okay.
we just started walking and we were just like, man, what's up with this guy? Why is he We didn't even know it was because of the gate kasi we were at the next spot already. And then, ayun.
Nagtawag na siya ng backup. Tapos may mga pulis nang involved.
Yeah, we actually had to call our accountant because she's like, shout out to Tess. I'll send her this. But we thought that could kind of relieve the situation if someone like who's a little older helped us out, because we reached our office and they followed us all the way there, and the guard was actually like holding onto their shirt and wouldn't let us in the building. It was that intense, and we called Tess and she went down and tried to talk to them. And then in the end though, he was kind of abusive, but it was so intense that we didn't even shoot the whole incident anymore because we were just trying to get out of it. And then in the end, the deal was we just had to paint the gate. They wanted to file the report, but then they were like, you know what, just go to the thing you damaged. And then that's when we found out, like, okay, it's the gate. And then just paint it. And and then it was done.
Pero nasira ba talaga? Kayo yung nakasira ng pintura?
It was already scratched, but then I guess since we were the ones caught, because that was like around 4 p.m., so it's like broad daylight, and they had the footage. Of course, whatever damage was done to that gate, they're just gonna call out the last one who got it.
Pero crazy lang kasi sobrang dami nila. Siguro mga 20.
Yeah, and they got physical, honestly. I mean, Nathan's the nicest guy.
20 versus 3 lang kayo.
Tsaka 20 ba naman na guards yung...
Tsaka police na.
Tsaka 10 police, tsaka 10 marshal, parang gano'n.
And I think Justin got traumatized from that.
Really?
Yeah, like his face changed. Like I've never seen him like...
Parang ano pa naman si Justin, no? Parang goody-goody na ano.
Parang tahimik
lang si Justin. Parang hindi siya lumalaban, ganun.
Pero malaking bata siya.
Oo, matangkad siya. Pero parang mabait siya na ano. Sige po. Alis na kami.
Sige, eto naman. Ito. Parang ito na yung kumbaga golden question natin for this episode. So bago ko itanong, actually ikaw dapat yung magtatanong na sulat dito eh.
Hindi, wait. Sige. Ano yun?
Bago mo itanong, papasukin natin yung yung sasagot. Di ba?
Ay.
Hindi.
Hindi si
special
JB.
character. Papasukin na yung special character natin.
Yan.
For this episode.
Ating special Pokemon for today.
Ikaw magtatanong niyan eh.
Ako ba?
Oo.
Pero question lang ulit habang iniisip ko kung ano yung tatanong ko sa kanya. Yung mga skaters dun sa previous na skate videos nyo, like kayo talaga pumili. Parang niline up nyo ba yun sila? Kunwari, ito si Oyo. Uy, kailangan kasama talaga itong si Oyo. Hindi, ikaw yun.
Ikaw ang sasagot.
sa What the Sigma. So,
kasi solid na line up niya dun. Pati sa BFF dun sa...
Yung sa akin naman, like, pinili ko talaga siya sa style first, sa style. Tapos, tinignan ko kung saan mag-fit na part yung skater na to. At, ewan ko, siguro sa timeline lang din ng nagkakilala lang din kami gawa ng competitions. Like, thankful din sa competitions kahit hindi namin siya sinasamba. Pero, doon kasi kami parang, yun yung meet-up place namin before mag-streets. So, kunwari, like, hindi kasi kami like, hindi naman sinasabing kolela, eto, magaling to sa compi. Yung mga ganong type na, merong magagaling sa compi, merong hindi. So, sa streets
okay
pa
sa film pag gano'n.
Yun yung maganda. Which, kaya, may sari-sari silang niche. Kaya gusto, line up ko sila kunwari, like sila Ash, medyo gangster, like gano'n.
Gang na style.
Gang.
Lifestyle sila. Like, sila naman, like hardcore skaters. Tas, merong, like, Erykah Badu type skater, gano'n. Like,
paano yun? Paano yung Erykah Badu?
Like,
parang laging sabaw-sabaw lang.
Chill lang.
I wanna, be...
Hindi, like, kasi mahilig ako makinig sa mga R&B. So, parang, yung mga
chill
magaling sila mag-skate, pero hindi sila yung parang magpapakamatay sa trip. Kunwari, like,
okay.
For example na lang si Drix, kasi,
actually, gusto ko rin yung style.
Mga ganong style na parang, it depends talaga sa style, doon ko siya hinati. So, tas yung line-up, ewan ko, sila lang kasi talaga yung nakilala ko within a year and a half.
Pero ang galing kasi ang ganda ng...
I mean, solid talaga yung lineup. Definitely. So yun, bago mo itanong pala, introduce muna natin yung special character.
Special character.
Pakilala ka muna.
Sanay na sanay. Hi guys ka ngayon.
Ako si Oyo.
Ayun.
Taga-saan?
Lipa, Batangas.
From Lipa, Batangas.
Ilang taon?
18.
Tuli ka na ba?
Siyempre.
Patingin nga.
Dapat the glory.
Mamaya daw pusa. Hindi. So, sa mga nakapanood nung film ni Banshee, yung What the Sigma, final banger natin si Oyo. At kwento mo sa amin ano yung tinira mo dun?
50-50.
Saan?
Sa Nubali. Handrail.
Sa Nuvali pala yun.
Santa Rosa
Actually,
na
sige, may kwento to dun eh. Kung paano...
Medyo mahigpit din dun
Oo, may
Yun nga. Yung kick out nyo tapos bumalik.
Actually, daming spots dun. May mga ledges na spots dun eh. Pero, yun nga, parang mahigpit talaga dun eh.
Nung una, papunta ako doon, naliligaw ako doon. Naliligaw ako doon. Di ko alam kung saan papunta, tapos lobat pa yung cellphone ko.
Ano yan? Yan na yung the day na magsushoot kayo?
Kasi ako na lang inaantay. Tapos sila naka-ready na sila dun. Ako naliligaw pagdating ko dun. Ayun, hinahanap ko. Tanong ako sa mga guard kung saan yung lugar na to. Kuya, saan po tong spot na to?
Wow, si Kuya pa talaga tinanong mo
Saan po tong banda na to, kuya? Tapos tinuro doon lang malapit sa may
Kasalanan pa ni Kuya ngayon.
Mabait
Bakit
naman
ka
pala
diba?
yung mga gwardiya doon.
yung ibang guard. Pero yung marshal dun sa lugar na yun, ang kulit.
Oo.
Daming ebas. Daming sabi. Tas
Sino-sino
umalis na
kayo
naman.
noon pala?
Amin si Banshee, si Kuya JB, tsaka si Kuya Onyot.
So 4 lang kayo.
Ako
Pero
last
ikaw
year.
lang yung tumira doon.
Yes. Ako lang.
Dude, I remember Banshee hit me up like a week before. He asked me if I could shoot a photo, and then he sent me the spot. Unfortunately, like I had
Busy
something
ka.
with my family, but then luckily JB was there, and yeah, he mentioned like the other filmer.
Background lang sa spot na yan. Nakita siya ni Oyo, I think last year pa. Parang screen.
Ikaw pala nakakita. Ba't hindi mo makita nung papunta ka?
Kaya
Yun.
nga.
So, screenshot lang yata yung sinend sa kanya ng kaibigan niya. Tapos sinabi lang,
okay.
na Nuvali.
Kinento lang pala.
Ang ginawa ko naman, inisa-isa ko siya sa Google Maps. Yung may 3D view. So, naghanap ako. Tinur ko yung Nuvali sa Google Maps nga lang. So, naghanap ako doon. Tapos parang, may nakita ako doon sa kasi may park doon na parang hotel. So, parang doon ko siya nakita. Then, hinit up ko agad sila. Sabi ko, tara, gawin na natin yung pag nalad mo to sa nung January 5, pag nalad mo to sa January 5, hindi na ako magfi-film. Tapos na ako mag-film. Edit ko na yung video. Kasi ang dami ng clips. So, nangyari siya, biglaan si Kuya James, sa Kuya Mari, in-invite ka din. Tapos si Oyo, yun, umuo si Oyo, sabi, sige tara, January 5, sakto kakatapos lang ng Pasko, New Year, so may mga kami, ayuda kami. So, may pamasahe kami. Then, nagulat, paano ba? Kick out pala muna. Kick out, so 10 a.m. kick out. Tapos hindi nagki-kick out yung guard, yung janitor yata, or custodian. Marshall ba yun? Ayun, Marshall.
Yung guard sa building hindi nagki-kick out. Yung guard ng building. Pero
So,
yung marshal doon, ang makulit, di nagbibigay ng isa.
Baka tagapagmana kasi siya ng place.
Na-kick out kami, then yung mga pagpalakas lang pala, nagpa-yellow cab si Kuya JB.
Yun pala.
Yun. So, nag-refresh muna kami. Then, sakto, lunch break. Sabi na, tara, lunch break, kahit sobrang init.
Injured pa ako nun eh.
Injured siya.
Ano nangyari sa'yo?
Natutulala ako nun.
Kasi,
yung dito sa paa ko, tumama sa stairs, ganyan. Tapos nag-heel bruise. Hindi ako makalakad ng maayos bago ko tirahin ulit yung yung spot. Yun, sabi ko kay Bunch, sabi ko kanila kung sakali na di ko matitirahan, wala akong magagawa.
Sobrang lungkot na
namin.
namin.
Pero sabi ko, kukumit pa rin ako mga kahit ilang tries. Ayun, mga commit ko. Naland ko, nasakyan ko ng tuloy-tuloy.
So, ilang tries siya nun?
7. 7.
Mabilis lang.
Unang try, yun eh, tatlo.
Kasi kada try doon, parang isang try lang talaga, feeling mo may dadating na talaga na police or Kaya, ginamit talaga namin siya wisely yung tries.
I want to see the footage for sure of the events as well.
Release ko siya siguro sana this week. Wala pa kasing time mag-edit, so gawa ng school. Pero magbabaka siya na Holy Week, so sana ma-release ko lahat ng footage raw. Like, isa-isa. Like, per person. Tapos yun yung kwento sa 50-50. 19, El Toro ng Pinas. Yun yung tawag namin. Kasi,
Ilan steps yun?
19.
19 stairs.
Tapos yun.
It was shot really nice.
Anong naramdaman
You could really
mo
see how big it was.
nung naland mo?
So good.
Masaya, kuya. First time ko yun eh.
Nilabasan
Naiyak
ka?
nga siya, diba?
First time ko yun eh. First time ko yun tumira ng handrail sa streets eh. Tsaka
Seryoso ba?
Uy!
Tsaka yun kuya, bago ko tirahin yun, hindi ako nagre-rail eh. Wala kaming rail sa spot namin. Tapos, sabi ko, bahala na. Tapos bago ko tirahin yung mga ilang araw pa lang, palagi ako pagkada tulog, nag-overthink, ganyan. Hindi ako makatulog ng maayos. Kasi iniisip ko yung spot eh. Tapos nung papunta na ako doon na, papalapit na ako, sabi ko, dito na ako, di ko na pwede atrasan.
Akala ko sinasadya niyang maligaw.
Di ako uwi na, di ko mabubuo to.
Pero, kamusta naman yung mga bail?
Merong isang malala.
Nakaligtas ka naman.
May isang malala.
Anong nangyari?
Yung pinakauna na sa video ng yung pinaka-intro mismo. Yun yung nag-grind ko na siya sa gitna, tas tumalon ako. Yung dito ko sa kamay, dito tumama sa parang straight na semento. Ganyan ng sugat yung dito. Ay, dito yung sugat. Tas yung tumama yung dito. Tumama yung pa ako dito.
Yun nga yung nagka-heel bruise.
Sobrang bukol. Sobrang laki ng bukol. Dito parang dito nagigiliran. Ang sakit.
It's wild. Would you like to try anything else? Or do you think anyone else is gonna hit it?
Oo nga, no?
Like what's gonna happen there next?
Gusto mo pa bang balikan ibang trick?
Ibang trick naman. Anong sa tingin mo yung next trick mo dun?
Nose grind?
Hindi ko yan.
Nose grind. Tama.
Pero gusto ko yun, balikan, may isang trick pa akong gustong do it dun.
Ano
Pero
ba?
wala pa akong trick na gusto ko doon. Pero gusto ko makabuo pa ng isang trick dun.
Dun sa
Pero wala pa akong idea na
kung anong trick. Oo.
Kasi gusto ko pa magpa-consist pa ng sa handrail.
Oo.
Kasi ngayon di na ako nakaka-handrail kasi wala nga kaming park ganyan. Walang rail.
Oo.
Pero yung kinuha na yung mga obsta namin dun sa Lipa. Wala na kaming obsta.
Sa community park ba yun?
Sa park.
Wala na, kinuha yung ledge namin dun. Nilipat sa ibang spot.
Pero bawal na mag-skate dun?
Hindi, pwede pa rin. Wala na kaming obsta dun. Na lang yung mga ramps.
Yung mga na lang.
Mga ramps.
Okay.
May handrails sila sa
Yeah.
church.
That's a buhay pa ba yun?
Hindi, si Doc. Bird slide ako dun Nag-bird slide lang ako.
Yeah,
sa City Hall.
Sa City Hall, meron din sa City Hall.
Oh.
Madami spot dun sa Lipa, madami kami spot dun. Kulang lang sa video.
Ayun. So yun pala yung yun yung kwento ng ng banger or last trick ni Oyo. Cool, bro.
Good job.
Good job. Sobrang good job. I mean, definitely yung trick na yun, core memory na yun ng mga skaters ngayon. Hindi na yun malilimutan eh. So, kumbaga dadagdagan na lang yan ng iba pang, or either dadagdagan ni Oyo or dadagdagan na yung ibang skaters yung trick na yun. Diba? Kumbaga legendary na yun. So, yun. Pero actually, itong si Oyo kasi, parang sa tingin ko parang magaling sa biglaan no? Kasi katulad na sabi mo, yung 50-50 na yun, parang hindi ka naman talaga nag-handrail. Tapos, di ba, dinuwit mo lang. Di ba?
Sa tingin mo?
Ganun din.
Parang nasa moment kumbaga, umuhugot ka rin sa moment no? Parang katulad nung nakaraan sa Baler. Diba?
Sa bubong.
Sa bubong. Di ba?
Lang ba yun? Naisip mo lang yun on the spot doon?
Hindi, ito.
Sino nakaisip na pababain ka sa bubong na yun? Ba't hindi ikaw ang gumawa?
May nagsabi kasi, spot to. Tapos sabi ko, Oyo, tirahan mo na lang. Tapos biglang pauwi na lahat, tapos biglang sabi
tapos na event nun.
Tapos na lahat, tapos biglang, parang panglagay lang natin sa edit. Tapos biglang ginawa niya talaga. Tapos sabi ko, kaya mo yung basics sa yun. Tinira mo nga yung 19 stair. Tapos ginawa niya talaga, like ilang tries. Tapos lahat nanood, nagulat kami. Tapos mayroon pang shoutout dun sa mga nagsabi ng 500 daw. Hindi na nakarating. Hindi, joke lang.
Pero nagbigay naman sa Mac.
Nakarating.
Di ba binigyan ka ni Mac ng gift check?
Ayun,
diba?
Never mind. Tapos, yun, ginawa ni Oyo, which is, hindi ko nang in-expect na parang magiging, siya, like,
magpa-viral din, no?
Yeah, shoutout sa sponsors and my families.
Sabihin mo sponsors mo.
Shoutout sa Strap Cebu and ano bang sponsor ko? Serenity Wax and Fuck Your Crew, FYC sa Lipayan. Strap Cebu. Yan po. Tsaka Vans. Thank you, Vans.
Baka naman, no?
Shoutout sa, mama ko.
Love you, ma. Ganun.
Love you, ma. Ano na ako, YouTube.
Hindi na pala ma-TV ngayon, no? Ma, nasa TV na ako. Ma, nasa YouTube na ako.
Oo nga eh.
Shoutout sa mga friends ko. Sila Joseph. Mga nakasama namin sa What the Sigma po. Shoutout sa inyo. Skate tayo.
Ikaw, si Nathan.
Nathan.
Shoutout sa mga kaibigan ko sa Bicol. Sa crew ko sa 441 Skate. Tsaka sa mga kaibigan ko sa Manila. Sa ETP. Tsaka sa magulang ko at mga kapatid ko. Shoutout sa inyo.
Yan, thank you. How about you, Mari?
For sure. Thank you guys. Thanks, Mylan, Justine, Pusa, Lloyd. Of course, Whipcaps, Ian, and Mav. Thanks for always supporting our crazy projects and ideas. Of course, the crew, everyone, Motic, Kevin, Jerry, Mac. Am I forgetting anyone? George.
Jerry.
Of course, Jerry. Jerry's in there. And then my homies, Benj as well. And the skaters at Cuenca. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, okay. And then,
thank you.
Ano lang din, parang yan, bago tayo mag-close, yun lang. Parang, meron ba kayong, what do you want to say about future plans, about yung mga about the scene, mga gusto niyo pang gawin? Gusto niyo bang mag-evolve like professionally, getting big deals, alam mo yun? Adulting stuffs basically, parang ganyan.
For skateboarding here, for sure, I love the idea of the scene growing and people putting out videos, maybe more of the skate shops. Hopefully, skateboarding can grow some more.
Definitely.
There's so many talented skaters, a lot of talented filmers, artists, everything. I think the scene has it all. I think it's just a matter of maybe the ideas, and you also hope that some of the skaters, I think you have all the skill, but kind of if I may, it's just be professional, sometimes it's not just the skill, you have to have the attitude as well, or the right ethics. So
Yes.
For all the homies that we want to support you, but don't request the day before. Hopefully let us know a week ahead, because there's really a process. But aside from that, I'm really excited. I'm excited for what's to come. For sure, we wanted to finish this last project so that we can work on the next one, and that's how it's always gonna be. We're gonna continue doing it, just because we want to. Whether it makes money or not, it's we're gonna continue doing it.
Yes.
Wow, nice.
Salamat.
Yes.
How about you?
Ako naman, first, sa school ko muna, sana matapos ka na.
Hindi sana, matatapos mo yan.
Matapos na.
Anong year mo na ba?
Second pa lang po. So, ito na lang pa, para sana mapagsabay kita. Papagsabay ko yung skateboarding tsaka school ko.
Kaya mo.
Then, tama. Then, future plans. Sana, magtuloy-tuloy pa rin kami, yung crew namin. Or samahan na lang, or parang friendship. Parang, sana lumago pa yung scene na parang ma-achieve namin yung mga goal namin sa buhay na parang. And kung pupurso ko ba talaga yung filming sa gusto siyang gawing trabaho.
Oo.
Tingin ko, it depends na lang kung may kukuhang company or parang skate brand or parang medyo fit sa akin. And sana kasama ko dun lahat ng circle ko. Ayan. So para yun na din, para kami lang din yung magsaset nung style nung mismong brand nila. Then, yun lang. Para kung pera, di naman masyado sa pera. Basta yung culture lang talaga yung gusto kong baguhin.
Yeah. Uy, nice. Nice to hear that.
Ikaw, Oyo.
Gusto ko lang po skate lang ng skate. Tapos kung gusto ko lang po yung sa community. Gusto ko lang paano yung skateboarding dito sa Pinas. Mag-skate lang na po.
Okay.
Skate lang na mag-skate. Hanggat makilala. Ganun.
May goal ka, like...
Mag-grow yung dito, sa scene. Yung scene dito. Yun lang.
Ikaw, ano?
Ano pala, hindi ko nabanggit kanina. Shoutout sa girlfriend ko.
Ay, humabol pa nga sa Valentine's. Ay, tapos na pala.
Salamat sa pag-intindi sa late ako umuwi dahil kaka-film.
Nag-explain.
Tapos sa naman, future gusto ko lang mag-improve sa pag-film and mag-upgrade yung camera.
Pwede yung question kay Nathan. May naisip na naman no? Kasi, di ba parang kasama siya ni Mari. Siya ba yung second angle mo?
Yeah.
Like, video din. Pero you are also into photography, di ba? Tama ba ako? Nang pagkakaintindi sa feed mo sa IG.
More videos na
more videos pa rin.
Dati digicam lang.
Okay.
Videos na masyado.
So, sino yung mga parang behind the scenes na photos pala kapag sa film nyo? Or sa mga videos ninyo?
Back to back lang din kami.
Okay. May tanong ako nakalimutan ko. Hindi pa yun talaga yung tanong ko. Hindi. Ano na lang, sa tingin mo, ano pa yung ano bang tawag doon? Matututunan mo pa more from... Kasi, kung tutuusin, parang si Mari na yung naging, ano bang tawag doon? Yung nag-guide sa'yo when it comes to diba? Yung sa filming, sa editing. Tama ba ako? So, sa tingin mo, ano pang matututunan mo kay Mari? Pinapabayaan ka lang niya talaga?
Ginagay din ako ni Mari and siguro...
Meron ba siyang mga ginagawa na sa tingin mo, ito gusto ko rin malaman to. Parang paano? Or...
tinuturo niya na din. Na lang din. Ako na lang. Parang yung attention span ko na lang din.
Ang kulang?
Siguro maging ang gusto ko na lang is maging professionally pa sa film and edit. Yun lang.
So, nakikita mo yun sa kanya? No? Na parang professional talaga siya when it comes to okay. Yun lang naman. Natanong ko lang, naisip ko lang.
Yun lang din yung sabi.
Alright. Sige, thank you.
Before anything, I forgot, in terms of the skateboarding, like, when I meant growing as well, I hope we don't forget the grassroots, like, access to skateboards and just the act of actually doing it. And I think if I could plug Push Philippines with Danny and Cliff and Edel, the guys at Cebu, they're really doing something special. They're Push Philippines was started by Danny and a couple of them, and I know they have friends abroad as well that are connected, and I think Anthony's part of it as well. But you should check them out because they're doing really cool. They're doing really cool things. They're giving access to the skateboards, equipment, shoes, and they're donating to places that don't have access to getting it. And I don't want to forget them because they're for the youth and for the whole thing, the culture and everything.
Yes. I mean, definitely. Thank you sa mga... homies din naman yan sila, definitely. And then, I mean, kung nandito kayo sa Manila...
kayo naman.
Danny,
kayo naman.
Punta kayo dito. Pag nandito kayo sa Manila, kung pwede tayong mag-shoot, let's go. Gawa tayo ng something na about, pag-usapan natin yung bagong,
let's
stuff.
build together.
Thank you, actually. Thank you sa mga to, sila Danny, sila Cliff, because they are really good and they handle and they are taking care of the scene of the skate filming scene ng Pilipinas. So
But sorry, just thank you, but I think we're just learning also as we go along.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're learning from the guys who did it first. So we're definitely there's always room to grow, and then it's nice to know the history, and for sure we learned from the guys who were doing it before us.
Yes. Same thing with me.
Ako yung sa mga skaters siguro na nanonood ng mga local skate films natin or local skate videos natin. Try nyong i-compare yung mga skate videos before and now. Not to to compete or what, yung mo sila. Pero siguro, dun mo nga makikita yung development ng isang skate video or nung mga filmers all throughout the years na makikita mo talaga na iba yung style nito ng mga old school iba yung style. Ako natuwa ako sa mga to kasi yung pag-edit talaga nila ng videos may mga ibang elements eh. 'Di ba? Alam niya yun.
May animation.
'Di ba? May animation, may mga ganito ganyan, may mga sinisingit na ganyan which adds dun sa skate video na
mas parang nag-stand out.
Oo,
yun.
Like parang ganon. So, nakakatuwa lang. Ganon lang. Try nyo lang. At least, kayo din, kung sakali in the future, di ba, magkaroon kayo ng interest na to go into filming as well.
Oo.
Doon kayo siguro, from that, makikita ninyo, ito nagawa na to. Ito nagawa na to. Kayo naman ngayon yung mag-iisip ng iba. 'Di ba? Na parang ito hindi pa to nagagawa so pwede natin tong gawin, pwede nating ilabas. So yun, andun lang yung development and progression ng bawat isa, hindi lang ng mga skaters, kundi din ng mga filmers sa industriya natin, 'di ba?
Yes.
Taroy, industriya.
And kulang. And I,
thank you. Yeah, so anyways, thank you guys for coming. Maraming salamat sa inyong mga oras.
Thank you din po.
Yes.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Yeah, we had fun.
Uy, sana talaga nag-enjoy kayo. Again, thank you Gutter Lounge. Thank you, boss.
Thank you po.
Thank you. And sino pa? Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. Happy New Year. So bye. Thank you. Sobrang pa-cute ka na dun sa bandang hali.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.